Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a brand new video for you guys that's going to be the start of another new series. Yes, I'm now doing 3 videos a week now. I don't know how I'm going to manage this. I'm just going to go with the flow. We'll see how long I keep it up for. That sounds like a good deal to me. But basically today we're going to be going through my score predictions for the upcoming game week, which is game week 39, I believe, like game week 39 in League 1. Now, so obviously on a Friday, every Friday you'll be getting my score predictions for every league game. Saturday you'll get my Sunderland match review, and on Monday you'll be getting my League 1 roundup, and you may end up getting a Sunderland match review on a Tuesday. It should be paired Tuesday, but I think I've only got one more midweek game, which hasn't even been confirmed yet. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And you know, to get the elephant out the room, this badge has had it. I'm sorry, right? This badge has had it. You know, to be fair, on Monday, obviously, it marks 1 year since Sunderland did win the Papa John's Trophy. You know, that famous win against the mighty Tranmere Rovers. And obviously, to commemorate celebration, like, made us, well, at the time, this custom jacket, which was actually pretty cool. Well, you know, it wasn't until the badge just got destroyed, and that was pretty special until they made one for Portsmouth for this season. Well done, Nike. Like, to be fair, like literally Nike. To be fair, like, you're making like nice kits, but come on, we may end up having to go back to fucking Adidas if you're gonna just make special things become regular merch. And also, right, guys, can I just say, hashtag bring back embroidered badges. Like, to be fair, literally having stick-on badges is just not good, especially if they're going in the washing machine, they're getting washed. This is what happens to them. You know, we need to bring back the embroidered badges. You know, get a trend on Twitter. Hashtag bring back embroidered badges. And while you're down on Twitter, do give me a follow at SFTTC, which is on screen now, and as it is in every video. But without further ado, let's finally, after 2 minutes of just fucking rambling, let's get into this score prediction video. So starting off with Cambridge versus MK Dons. Now, Cambridge are fresh off their 6-0 battering by Sheffield Wednesday, and MK Dons are the only team who can catch Wigan right now. So yeah, it's going to be I think you're expecting what is going to happen. You know, MK Dons haven't actually lost an away game since, I believe, December. It's been a while since MK Dons actually lost on the road, and Cambridge are actually decent at home. Like, I'm pretty sure they've only lost once at home in 2022, so it's actually not that bad. But to be fair, MK Dons, they are in fine form right now. Cambridge are stinging up the gaff. They've just been absolutely battered by Sheffield Wednesday. They're not going to be in good taste. However, I'm going to go with a 2-1 MK Dons win. Appreciate the fact that MK Dons don't score too many goals. However, those who don't concede many either, and the same for Cambridge really, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 MK Dons win there. Next up is Charlton against Burton. Now, Charlton managed to revive themselves after that defeat at the weekend by beating Gillingham 1-0 last night. I'm recording on the Wednesday the 16th, and they managed to get a 1-0 win over Gillingham last night. And they're coming against Burton, who, like, again came back from 2-0 down to beat Fleetwood. But apart from that, these two teams aren't really in great form. Charlton, that win against Gillingham was their first win in a long time. It was their first win since the start of February, which, however, did end their really poor run where they had lost 6 out of 7 games. Obviously, that one draw obviously being against Sunderland because it's Sunderland. And for Burton, again, not great form. You know, that was their first win in 6 after they lost 4 of the last 5 games, and of course that one draw being against Sunderland as well. But come on, I think I support the shittest team in the world. Come on, man. But yeah, again, these two teams really inconsistent. However, they're both in pretty rubbish form, and they're just coming back after wins. So, you know, you're thinking these two teams are going to be up for it. But knowing Burton, away from home, they're going to try and frustrate Charlton as much as possible. And considering the fact how Charlton have been really poor this season, I don't think they'll break them down, which is why I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw there at the Valley. Next is Cheltenham against AFC Wimbledon. Now, Wimbledon, like I said before on Saturday, they have been in rubbish form. They haven't won, I believe, since November. Early December they last won. So they're in pretty poor form. Cheltenham, you know, nice 3-1 win over Wycombe. However, Cheltenham haven't actually to live on, because at the moment they're currently on a run where they'll win one week and then lose the next week. So they lost against Crewe, beat Doncaster, lost against MK Dons, but then beat Morecambe. So really, you'd think they'd lose against Wimbledon. But again, like I said before, Wimbledon haven't won since December. So are you expecting Wimbledon to somehow beat Cheltenham? And to be fair, like, no one in this league, I wouldn't be surprised to have them at all. Honest, being honest, yeah. But I can't see anything but a Charlton win in this one. They're looking really good right now. And I think that big win at Morecambe will definitely help them out a lot, which I'm going to go for a 2-0 Cheltenham win there. Next up is Crewe against Bolton. Now, Bolton, sadly, well, I say sadly, good for Sunderland, but sadly for them, did end up losing their playoff hope after that defeat at the weekend. Crewe are pretty crap. Like I mentioned, like Crewe, lost against Wigan last night, pretty much condemning them to relegation. Like, to be fair, literally, Crewe have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Crewe have lost 12 of the last 13 games. Are you mad? Jesus Christ, Crewe, you lost 12 of the last 13. Bolton proves sticky formally, but to be fair, I think although Bolton are out of the playoff race, I still think they'll get a result here, because to be fair, it's Crewe. Like, to be fair, literally, Charlton are the only team who've lost against Crewe lately. And obviously Bolton, since the turn of the year, they have been scoring goals like there's no tomorrow, and Crewe love to ship them in. Like, I think Crewe are the third highest amount of goals this season. And Bolton are definitely in the top 10 highest goal scorers, so I'm going to go with a 3-1 Bolton away win. Honestly, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if Bolton kept a clean sheet. But, stranger things have happened in this league. Next is Fleetwood against Doncaster. Now this one was an interesting one, because Doncaster, again, pretty much condemned to like a pretty relegated, after that defeat at the weekend. Fleetwood are in a real tough mess right now. Obviously, after chucking away a lead once again, currently on the Fleetwood after losing against Wycombe last night. They've now lost the last 5. They've now lost 5 in a row. I haven't won a game since mid-January. Like, they are in stinky form right now. To be fair, Fleetwood, I think, although they are playing somewhat well, if you can say that, they're not playing completely badly, but they aren't exactly world beaters either. So Fleetwood have lost the last 5, haven't won since mid-January. However, Fleetwood like to score goals, and Doncaster can't stop. Like, the Doncaster are now at the second highest. Like they were the highest before Morecambe overtook them last night. Please stick with me on this one. Fleetwood 3, Doncaster 0. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Like, we've seen Fleetwood score goals against Portsmouth, against Fleetwood, against bloody Plymouth. They aren't shy of scoring goals against Bolton as well. Like, they aren't shy of scoring goals, which is why I believe they could actually batter Doncaster here. Yeah, I'll say batter. Like, is 3-0 a battering? Depends. Doncaster are a bit weird form, but that I think that defeat against Gillingham might have just completely crushed them, in my opinion. And I think they could have been tough time against Fleetwood, which means, again, 3-0 Fleetwood. You've heard it here first. Doncaster are going to win now, aren't they? Crap. Next is Gillingham against Sheffield Wednesday. Now, Sheffield Wednesday, what happened? You just battered Cambridge at home, 6-0 on Saturday. Fair enough, Accrington are somewhat tougher team at home. You think, you're still, like, after going 1-0 up in the second half, you're like, okay, they're going to get another win here. Nope, Accrington had different ideas. They were going to get a late equaliser, which meant Sheffield Wednesday are now still in 7th place. Yes, that was correct. I had a double check there. Yes, they are still in 7th place. And against Gillingham, who, although they did pick up on a really important 3 points at Doncaster on Saturday, I just can't see them getting anything here. Sheffield Wednesday, although they had a little blip against Accrington, they do know how to bounce back, and I believe they will easily get a result here against Gillingham. I'm going to say 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Bish bash bosh, easily done. Now the next is Lincoln versus Sunderland. I think I can speak on behalf of every Sunderland fan right now by saying that we hate Lincoln. We do not like Lincoln City Football Club, Like, bar the 2 wins against them in the Pap John Trophy 2 years running in the league, they've just dunked on us. In their first year, they beat us 2-0, beat us in the playoff last year, and then he just humiliated us in our home ground this season. Still got PTSD from Chris Maguire scoring a hat-trick. I can't, like, honestly, it's just Sunderland, isn't it? It's just Sunderland, isn't it? Of course, Chris Maguire, that former player who was released by Sunderland, is going to score a hat-trick against us. It's going to happen. And honestly, Sunderland, right, although we've doing pretty well at Woodcraft, I think we've unbeaten in 5 right now. We are pretty solid. But coming against Lincoln, who pretty weird on the form right now. Like they've lost more matches lately, have won, but for some reason, right, Sunderland have really pants on the road. Sunderland won 6 away games this season, which is just shocking. However, Lincoln have only won 5 home games. For me, this game's got a draw written all over it, and that's what I'm going with. 1-1. I really don't want Sunderland to draw this game. If we draw this game, it's season over. But yeah, I don't know why I'm just still slipping up against that. And honestly, to be fair, Chris Maguire, I don't actually believe he's actually done anything for Lincoln since the Sunderland game. Actually, I need to quickly double check that actually, just to confirm my my prediction there. Maguire has not scored since the Sunderland game, right? He's picked up 3 yellow cards in a row. He's picked up 5 yellow cards since that game. Right, it's just written in the stars. Maguire is going to so basically Sunderland going to go 1-0 up, and then Chris Maguire is going to score an absolute banger to make it 1-1. That's going to, and then Sunderland is going to crap ourselves and then just not end the game well. That's what happened. Okay, guys, 1-1. Chris Maguire is going to get a goal for Lincoln. You can put that. You put money on it. It's going to happen. Next is Oxford against Ipswich. A huge game. Ipswich have to win this game to even have any sort of hope of getting top 6. And Oxford, who, although they aren't out of it yet, I still believe they probably will get in the playoffs because they just have a little cushion over us and Plymouth. But for me, I think they are going to win this game as well and ultimately end Ipswich's playoff hopes. Now, Oxford are the highest goal scorers in the league, by quite a bit actually. However, Ipswich don't concede many goals at the same time, so I'm not expecting too many goals in this one. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 Oxford home win. It's going to be pretty. I'm not going to say entertaining game of football, but it's going to be a good game of football. 2 pretty good teams who face each other, and Oxford are going to come out top in that one, I think. 2-1 there. Next is Plymouth versus Accrington. This could literally go either way. I'm convinced right now. This could go either way. Accrington, full of surprises. I don't think anyone expected them to get a point at Sheffield Wednesday last night, but they did. Plymouth, pretty good run right now, to be fair. Like, literally, apart from that, those 2 defeats against Cambridge and Plymouth have been... Rotherham have been pretty damn solid. So, you'd think Plymouth are going to get a win here. And also, Plymouth have won the last 4 games and kept 4 clean sheets in a row. And it's Accrington who like to just be the party poopers, don't they? I think Accrington fans can probably agree with me on that one. They love to spoil things, Accrington. So yeah, no clean sheet for Plymouth this week, but I'm still going to say a 3-1 home win for them. It's going to be not a demolishing performance, but I think they're going to have a pretty comfortable afternoon. Accrington are going to get a goal, the consolation goal out of nowhere, to be fair. Now then, Rotherham against Shrewsbury. Now, Shrewsbury just absolutely battered Wycombe last night, 5-0. Brilliant result for them. However, between Rotherham and Shrewsbury, there's not like the actual fixture, but between the 2 teams, there have been 10 0-0 draws this season. 10 0-0 draws by Rotherham and Shrewsbury combined. Shrewsbury got 6, Rotherham got 4. Dear me. That's not looking too great, is it? Oh, dear me. Yeah. Rotherham are pretty stinky form right now, like I said before. Well, I said stinky form, like, they won last night, but it wasn't very comfortable at all. And yeah, to be fair, I think Shrewsbury are going to cause massive problems, because Shrewsbury are going to go to the New York Stadium, and they're going to time waste. They're going to time waste, play anti-football, and frustrate the hell out of Rotherham. 0-0 draw. It's written in the stars. Next is Portsmouth against Wycombe. Now, I actually didn't make a prediction for this one because I didn't realise about it, and I've just seen it here. Portsmouth against Wycombe. Wycombe just about keeping their playoff hopes alive after that last-second equaliser against Fleetwood. Also, guys, by the way, so I actually made some predictions for last night's games, and I actually predicted Wycombe 0, Fleetwood 0, because I knew it would be a terrible game of football, and probably was, to be fair. So Wycombe scored in the 95th minute. They scored Wycombe. Like obviously, in my opinion, that would have been the greatest prediction I've made all season. But Wycombe had to go and spoil it. Like the spoil sports, I fucking hate Wycombe, by the way. Like in case you couldn't tell, I don't like Wycombe at all. And Portsmouth, I think it's fair to say that they are out of the playoff race now, to be fair. They had a big game in hand against Plymouth and got beat. They now only got one game in hand on the teams above them, and they are... Yeah, it took them pretty ropey for Portsmouth right now, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, 8 points at the playoffs with only the one game in hand. And then Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth both win their game in their hand, and then with Portsmouth will be a whopping 10 points off the playoffs at least. So yeah, it's over for Portsmouth. So home game against Wycombe. Wycombe still got their playoff hopes alive. Portsmouth, they had a good run, but lately there's just been, last few fixtures against tough teams, and to be fair, literally, from what I've gathered from Portsmouth's form, they cannot do well against teams at the top. Which is why I'm going to go with a 2-1 Wycombe away win. As much as I want Portsmouth to win this, just to keep Wycombe away, I can only say Wycombe win here, so I'm going to go 2-1 Wycombe. Finally, probably the easiest game to predict, in my opinion, Wigan versus Morecambe. Morecambe just lost 5-0 to fucking Shrewsbury. Wigan, since the Sunderland game, have been on grade 4. I believe they won all the games since Sunderland. Oh no, sorry, during SMK Dons. Yeah, apart from that, 3 wins, 3 clean sheets. Morecambe now conceded the most amount of goals this season, also are one of the lowest scorers in the league as well. 4-0 Wigan. It's going to happen. Also, I believe James McLean's going to be back from his suspension as well, so good luck, Morecambe. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you didn't, be sure to give it a like. And if you are new and you do want to see more videos in the future, then please do hit that subscribe button. And also turn on the notification bell to be notified the second I upload the video. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. It'll be massively appreciated. And that's it from me. Cheers for watching. I'll see you all next time.